Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do a love reading. Now, I have to tell you, I cannot find my Angel Romance deck. So, I feel like it's in another dimension. I'm going to be so honest with you. Okay? If this is your first time here, thank you for finding me. If it's not, thank you for coming back, guys. So, all I know is when I went into meditation and I asked Spirit, what do you guys need? What do you want me to do? And I saw the romance angel cards on my board and something about March, right? And so, yeah, I do feel like we're going to be tapping into Aquarius Collective. But I feel like it's a little bit, I feel it's funny. I feel like, well, let's just see here. Let's see here. Okay. A little bit of that. I believe that is the North Node, so let me just make sure. Sorry about that. I was looking at a different reading. To make sure that this is the North Node. Okay, South Node, so that's interesting. But I guess it's kind of good because Saturn is definitely here. Saturn has landed. Like in my visions, Saturn is... So when I'm visualizing myself in my calm state, we are kind of like in a location where there's grass, there's a beach, and there's this like long, what do you call those, docks. And how I know that I'm in my heart and I'm like on mission or in service is I'm either like on the dock or like I'm close to the dock. I might be in the water, but like I'm not like out in the water without a rope or anything like that. I can always find my way home, or I'm like just on the grass or what have you. And this is like reminding me to always stay in spirit, right, in mind, body. And Saturn has kindly, it's almost like Saturn is a ship and Saturn has landed on this grass. Okay. And Saturn's just like hanging out. He's just hanging out. Okay. So the fact that Saturn is hanging out and we're in this place, he's like out there on the lawn and everything. And now we got the North Node coming in. And I believe that this one is Virgo, the way that the sign is. Let me just make sure. Or excuse me, South Node in Virgo. Because sometimes on this little thingy, it makes me think of Capricorn with the way that looks. So I just want to make sure. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Thank you. Because it's so weird looking. And I just want to make sure. Yeah, Capricorn. Wow. South Node in Capricorn in the 7th house. So let's see what this means. South Node in Capricorn. All right. So it, yeah, 7th house. So interesting. You may be inclined to prioritize relationship building and constantly strive to improve upon past relationships. So that's funny. So Capricorn is also the 7th house as well. And there's Capricorn South Node is guilt. Okay. Sometimes the South Node in the 7th house can Also indicate indecisiveness, lacks backbone, tries too hard to please, could be very calculating. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some kind of past life relationship that you guys are healing from, Aquarius is healing from, or even a pattern, okay, that you're healing from. And I feel like March is going to be your wow month. Yeah. So let's see. So this is from my Does He Love Me deck that we channeled. I will always love you, Divine Feminine in the present. And you took me for granted, Divine Feminine in the past. Okay. So what else is going on here with the Divine Feminine? Why are we here, Spirit? He says, take a deeper look. Divine Masculine, future, you are not the one. Okay. So this is, they haven't realized this yet. Okay. They haven't realized this yet. Divine Masculine has not realized it yet. But I feel like they know it. So I definitely feel like whatever's going to come through in this reading is definitely a confirmation, okay, of what it is you already know, okay? And I, excuse me, thank you, that is true. And I also know that you guys are, I feel like both masculine and female are present in this reading as well, like viewing this reading. So take what resonates for you, because I definitely feel both energies watching. There's so much you don't know. DM in the present, divine masculine in the present. Yeah, and divine feminine is like, I know. But you know why? Because the divine masculine has a closed heart space. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what they hope for is a new beginning, new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I feel like the divine masculine doesn't want to admit to the divine feminine that this new beginning does not include her. All right. And we're just going to leave it like that. The physical avatar could be different. Okay. Or this could be vice versa as well. No one compares to you. All right. The divine feminine past. So there's a lot of confusion in divine masculine present. Yes, I have another child. I've been hiding from you. Oh, that's not that that's funny. Sorry, y'all. All right. I just feel like that might be true for you. Or this is something you're getting over. Maybe somebody that you thought you had a future with hid a child from you, or hid some kind of sexual relations from you, or something like that. And this is clearly too, this divine masculine is like, there's so much that they're holding on to, and for whatever reason, they they need to move forward. They need you to let them move forward as well, is what I'm feeling. I feel like that's why we came to the table. Like, for some reason they cannot, well, not for some reason, the heart is closed because they're afraid of like some massive rejection. So it's this energy of, I'm going to just walk away from you and reject you before you have the chance to like, to really, hurt my heart, because I'm still healing from these past wounds. And honestly, in order for me to heal from these past wounds, I have to walk away from what this is. Okay. Yeah. And it's probably because whatever it was that brought you guys together, it was based on trauma. It was based on wounding. It was based on ego. It was based on fear, right? And so as you both are awakening and those wounds are getting healed, you're seeing that you're really not compatible anymore. Your vibrations are raising, but they're also taking you on different paths as well. Okay. Yeah. And and the answer is, he's not in love with you. The answer is, he loves you, right? It's that kind of energy. He's not in love. He loves you, but he's not in love with you. And I feel like you feel the same way for him. That's where this I will always love you energy comes in from the divine feminine. Right? I also feel that in this case, the divine feminine is the one that really has to forgive the past and let go, because as you can see, there's like no cards for the masculine in the past energy. And so the masculine has fully let go and is like ready to completely just move forward into this, into acceptance. Yeah. So this says getting acquainted. 127 number might mean something to you. Seed of love needs a chance to grow or regrow. They are interested, but you seem guarded. Follow your instincts with self-care. The more you glow, the more they see you. Okay, so that's definitely for the feminine. And it might be this energy of, I feel like you guys are both kind of super psychic empaths and that kind of a thing. So it might even be that you might not even be in contact with this masculine energy, but maybe psychically or even like energetically you are, and they can feel how much of the past you're holding on to. I feel like they can feel how much fear you bring to this because of your past or their past, right? Although there are things that they haven't told you or revealed to you, right? And I almost feel like too, in this energy, like if you guys were to move forward, it wouldn't be this kind of thing like, all right, let's put our past on the table, and you know everything about me and I know everything about you, or I know about all the times you've been hurt and everything that's happened to you. It's kind of not like that. I feel like this masculine energy doesn't want to rehash their past. Like they want to leave it there. I feel like whatever this new beginning is, they want it to be a clean slate, like kind of like a rope that's been cut and there's nothing at the other end anymore. It's done. You know what I mean? And they've been done with it, so they would need you to be done with it. But I also do feel, yeah, that you'll be stuck in a bit of a limbo. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, because if you are so stuck on saying like I can't, and it's this energy of I cannot understand who you are without knowing where you've been, right? It's that kind of a thing. And this person is like that where I've been, it doesn't matter. It's kind of this energy because I'm a new person. I'm not who I was. So I need you to let go of that. And it's almost like this feminine is used to making making judgments or defining somebody based on their past, and giving somebody either strength or weakness based on how they dealt with situations in their past. It's a lot of judgment, and judgment is fear, right? Fear of their own selves being judged. So when it says here with the friendship, and it says the seed of love needs a chance to grow, I really feel like spirit is talking to the seed of love within the feminine energy, that seed of love for self needs to grow. Because if this is how you're approaching your masculine, right, then that what that is saying is that that's actually how you were approaching yourself. Okay, that's how much you were judging yourself. And I almost feel like this feminine needs to learn how to be their own friend, their best friend. And I feel like when that happens, when you allow yourself to heal the feminine energy by letting go of judgment of self, then you will be able to have a new relationship with someone, because you won't be worried about their past. You won't care about what happened there. You won't be afraid that their past is going to come back to either break the relationship up or to cause harm in your relationship. You won't be worried about any of that. You will be completely focused in the present, and you will be hopeful for the future. And all that lies in the past is forgiveness and wisdom. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy that's coming through. Yeah, I'm also hearing this like, won't you let me breathe a little bit, So completion, yeah, there goes the karmic completion right there. And I love it. I love it. That's so powerful, because this karmic completion really ends up, you are not the one, DM future. It really ends up with maybe it is in this new reality, right? Like in a new set space. I'm seeing yeah, children are affecting your relationship. And yes, this is a past life relationship. I'm seeing those cards. Thank you, Spirit. In my mind's eye. And we have Does He Love Me? Yes. And it says, you must forgive the words said in haste. Look deeper. Your inner self is being reflected. Find balance by releasing control. Trust all is well. Forgiveness. Yeah. And so that's perfect. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that synchronicity. You know, that the divine feminine and the masculine will only see forgiveness. Let's read what this is, because this is really powerful, showing up here. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Yeah, so it might be this energy of, I do feel you guys are entangled psychically, okay? I do feel that very much so. And so I feel like once the feminine pulls all of her focus onto her, right, then that will detangle. And then the masculine energy will feel like they can actually breathe. And both energies will no longer be obsessed with this particular relationship. And it will be able to grow, you know. And for some of you guys, it will come an opportunity. I'm seeing the Six of Cups, where reconciliation reunion will come in. But when that happens, it's being recommended to go with friendship, okay? And so that's like no sex, right? So it's to build that bond, because that is where you both will be able to give each other the healing that you both need when it comes to trust, because you've both been burned, you've both been betrayed, right? Yeah, that kind of energy. And but there is this level of karmic completion coming in, of you letting go of betrayal, and so are they. And so you guys walking forward, willing to give love another chance, right? That kind of thing, because you know that you are worthy and deserving of receiving love in all ways, right? There's also, yeah, there goes the Lovers, guys. Yeah, and then on the bottom is this is also my Thoth deck, and in Thoth deck, Hermes, there's no reversals, and that was the Ten of Cups. So that emotional fulfillment on the bottom. And it's this energy of, yeah, look at that in the past, right? There goes that Seven of Swords, you know, releasing what was done to you, both of you. And so there's this energy of, once you both kind of give it a chance to just like let the water settle, you know, and kind of do your own thing a bit, and allow the heaviness of this relationship, but really the heaviness that you were, of the baggage that you were trying to bring into this relationship, okay? Once you let that go, then that is a beautiful breeding ground for new seeds to be planted. So what Spirit is showing me is, I can't remember like what, all right, so there's something about burning the ground, and I'm not sure what, like, if like something happens to the ground when a farmer's trying to plant on it, and then they like burn the ground for some reason, and then they can come back to it, and then they can plant on it. So it's something like that. All right, I don't know what that scientifically is, but yeah, like what the, like why or whatever, but that's what Spirit is showing me. So yeah, and there also might be, my checklist here is coming out, which is so funny. Um, and it's just checklist of like things that you like to do, right? Things that bring you joy, things that fill your heart up to where your heart expands in love, where when you're doing it, your heart is filled up with more love, right? When you're doing it, your heart is filled up with more love, to where you can do things to fill your heart up with love and come into that beautiful overflow of energy. So for my feminine and masculine, that is what you are being asked to focus on right now, because you're right where you're meant to be and dealing with this energy. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're right where you're meant to be in dealing with this energy, you know, and there are going to be some things that are hidden that are going to come to the forefront. And I feel like a lot of it's going to come in through meditation, you know, by you just like focusing on something that is allowing you to just like free your mind. And then you're going to get that epiphany. You're going to get the connection. You're going to see the bridge. You're going to feel the door close. You're going to release the heavy energy, and you're going to really kind of step up and walk free is what I feel. Yeah. And there's this energy, there's this courage that's coming in, right? This, you're going to get the strength to move forward. Yeah. And you're going to feel better for it. You know, it's kind of almost like maybe you wanted something to happen, but it was too early. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I definitely do feel like in the physical, whoever this reading is for, you're not together in like in the physical. You're not like, you know, you don't live together. You probably haven't, you probably don't even talk that often, you know. Only because too, even though you don't talk that often, you still feel like that person is right here because you're just very very highly sensitive, very psychic, very empathic, highly sensitive energy. Okay. And so it's like what you're feeling, they're feeling too. Um, yeah, and Spirit says, and then let's end the reading, because there's the Fool. Trust the process. There's your new beginning, right? Trust the process. And on the bottom is the Queen of Cups. So it's you going into a healing phase. Okay. And I say you, I mean both of you. Yeah, where you're actively focused on loving yourself, Queen of Cups, self-love, and listening to your intuition and trusting your intuition and allowing yourself to really let go of the baggage of any kind of betrayal or rejection that's happened. And I feel like in March, you guys are going to find each other again. Okay. And I do feel like it's going to be, yeah, I do feel like it's going to be in the physical. All right. And Spirit is like, let it kind of ruminate and let the other stuff kind of dissolve away. He's showing me there's like this, it's a chemical process that's happening. And it's like there's all this heavy energy around you too, right? And it showed me like you guys are rocks, and there's like this milk. You're in the milk, and there's like all these like little black dots that are around you or whatever, and they're kind of dispersed. And so what's going to be happening is like chemically, those black dots are going to dissolve into the milk, kind of like cereal. You know, it's going to dissolve into the milk, and it's going to change the color of that white milk into like this peachy pinky color. And that's going to be what's surrounding you, which is this beautiful energy of nectar. It's this energy of unconditional love. It's this energy of forgiveness. It's this energy of heart chakra balancing out. And because the rocks are like stone and they're like smooth, it has me feeling like they're palm stones, which to me, it's just feeling like this energy of you're really connected to yourself, and you're really in this energy of trust. Therefore, you both can come together and actually start to build something very beautiful with the foundation, the rock, right? On a very solid foundation of balance and having a healed heart, and on trust and unconditional love and non-judgment for one another. So I know it started out rocky, y'all. I but I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I actually did enjoy it very much. It's very beautiful, and so I hope that you guys got something from it. I hope something hit for you. And if you did enjoy the reading, or if you did get something from it, vice versa, go ahead, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this hit for you. Definitely let me know if it resonated. And I do realize that this reading may not be for everyone, or maybe there might be parts in it that you can take from it and apply to your particular situation. And yeah, and that's okay. I love you guys so very much. Namaste.